Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Each and every country has its own heroes, and the heroes are elevated, humans are elevated to the level of hero by their actions. And an action has to show certain kind of, check mark a few kind of boxes in order to be elevated to the level of, heroism. And when those boxes become less and less, and the bar gets dropped, but you still consider those actions, done by certain people as heroes and heroic actions, that means your society loses, it drops its values and its, standards, which is a bad thing. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this thing here. I'm hoping you are familiar with the fact that there was a Chinese balloon crossed from China, obviously, South Korea, Japan, North Pacific Ocean, Bering Strait, Alaska, then Canada, then United States, the main, and then it was across the whole United States from northwest to southeast, and then it was blown up by the F-22, who performs first ever air-to-air kill analysis. Okay, so after it, I would say, accomplished its goal, the whole goal, the mission that this balloon had, the Americans decided to shoot it down. Kind of strange. The Americans knew about that balloon when it started leaving China already. So they follow this balloon going the trajectory that I just mentioned, and they did not do anything. After the balloon completed its thing, it was going to the Atlantic Ocean, then they shot it down. And now I think they try to portray this act of shooting down a floating, levitating balloon in the air at a low speed as a fantastic heroic act done by probably heroic F-22 fighter jet pilot. In my books, that's not heroism, all right? But hey, this is what's been trying, and I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, are you serious? Yes, they are. They are, and I'm telling you this. Let's analyze the situation. That's a floating balloon, drifting balloon. Okay, and you go with an F-22 and you destroy it, and everybody's like, yeah man, give me that beer. What do you want? Bush Light. That's heroic. Really? Now this reminds me of a certain movie that I watched when I was a kid, and leave to the side the actors. It was Bruce Lee in Enter the Dragon. If you watch that movie from 1972 or something, and he died in 1973, so something like that. So in that movie, Bruce Lee faces around a karate master who was actually his student in real life. Anyway, Bob Wall is the actor, the whatever. So the guy shows up. This guy, Bob Lowe, shows up with some boards, and then in front of Bruce Lee, he takes them and bang, hits them, and again, bang, shows what he can do. And Bruce Lee says, well, the boards don't hit back. Does that sound familiar with the F-22 and the balloon? Yeah. So as much as I really, that was the movie, but that is exactly with this. Where the heroism on that? The same. And then obviously Bruce Lee kicks this guy's butt, which is double his size. And then he's like, see, because the boards did not hit back, that meant almost nothing. When I could hit back, I kicked your butt. The same here. The balloon could not hit the F-22, but the F-22 was like a target practice. And everybody's like, yeah, man. So this is a lower standard of a country right now. That's a heroic act. I say it's heroic. They didn't say it's heroic. I didn't read that. But not all, but their words they're using in the articles I read about that event, the pilot and the F-22 and the whole act It's elevated to a wow. It's no wow. There is no wow whatsoever. It's a drifting target that goes in one direction like this. Big target, I might mind you, okay? Drift like this at 60,000 feet altitude. Oh my God, it's so high we can hit it, all right? Drift is like this, all right? And you send an 2023, in the year 2023, an F-22 high-performance jet to hit it with a missile that you just put the coordinates, the machine puts the coordinates that you, okay, we got it, hits that balloon with a missile, and everybody's in awe. Wow, really? Now let me tell you something. Why is gold valuable? Because it has a functional ability, so it's functional. It can be used in many things that other things cannot be used as good as gold, right? And then because it's scarce, and there's a high demand. It's a high demand for its use and for aesthetic use as well, rings and all these things. And it's used in many technological, in technology. Anyway, so gold is scarce. It's hard to get, and the process is long, the technological process, and is needed. People want it. So the same thing. You got this. So when you, let's say, I fight someone, I find, let's say, a person on the, third grade, and obviously we're going to fight, and I beat that person. Am I a hero? Am I strong? Am I courageous? None of that. But imagine that my parents, they're everybody, how great I was because I kicked a, third grader's butt. That's what I see right here with this balloon, elevated to that level. So that, remember, things are admired when they are hard to be achieved, when effort is put in it. The more effort and more thought and all that, the better the satisfaction, the greater satisfaction. That's why you got the first place and the second and third based on the quality and the results of those people who trained hard. That's why you look at the person who was in the 50th place and the one in the first place. They're not equal. So that's why you get the first one. More effort, more talent, more hard work, luck. So let's see what these guys are talking about in this article, just to let me see if I can get it back, because Jerusalem Post decided that it doesn't want to cooperate with me. All right, so here we go from the Jerusalem Post. You can find this in other media outlets, but I picked it from here. It was the easiest. So this is from the 5th of February 2023. F-22 performs first ever air-to-air kill. Wow, it's a kill analysis. So was used to shoot down, the F-22 Raptor was used to shoot down a balloon that made its way across the continental United States from China. It was allowed to. Why did you... Oh, we don't want this report. All right. The shooting down of an alleged Chinese spy giant, so it was not bad to hit it, not hard to hit it. What's going on? Was done by an F-22 Raptor off the coast of South Carolina. And I'm quoting, an F-22 Raptor fighter from the First Fighter Wing of Virginia fired one AIM-9X Sidewinder missile at the balloon. Oh my God! The U.S. Space Force website reported the balloon fell approximately 6 miles off the coast in about 47 feet of water. All right, no one was hurt. Thank God. In addition, the U.S. military said the shooting down took place somewhere between 60,000 to 65,000 feet, and the F-22 fired its missile at 58,000 feet. Wow! Jesus Christ, isn't that something? Yeah. So they tell us here what happened with this little thing, and then aircraft milestones. So they tell us that is the F-22's first air-to-air kill is important as a milestone for the aircraft. Oh, wasn't he supposed to do that? No. The F-22 involved in the mission had call signs that harkened back to U.S. First Lieutenant Frank Luke Jr., who received a U.S. Army Air Service Medal of Honors for his role in World War II. Great. He shot down 14 German, blah, blah, blah. Unimportant. That's not why I'm here. The F-22 primary uses the missile, but can also carry this. Now, this is the salesperson area. The F-22 first flew, okay, the history, the competition, it just tells us how great that thing is for hitting that little thing. So the F-22 Raptor is fast developing a reputation as the aircraft that gets left behind during combat ops. All right, whatever. The reason you haven't seen more air-to-air kills or other missions, however, is not due to the aircraft. No. It's because U.S. has been a global hegemon since the end of and they didn't need to do that. Okay, well, this is just a little article that did not say much about how these guys are perceiving it. It's just that success, first air-to-air kill. Okay, whatever. Read other articles, they're gonna tell you. I didn't pick the Jerusalem Post, where they tell you about the pilot, and I foresee this, I predict this, that in the next few days, the pilot will be offered a medal of something. This would be like elevated to a big event and a big military achievement. Watch it. Why? Because standards are lowered. I mean, that pilot and that airplane did only what they were supposed to do. They performed the way they were meant to. And remember, the balloon did not strike back. Okay? So, and it was not, shoot me if you can. No, it was like, ooh, I'm going this way. All right? So it was not hard. That's what I'm saying it directly. So it's like someone drives a car and say, oh my God, thank the car. Wow, he went to the grocery store. Huh? It's a heroic event nowadays. So much, lack of, the standards are dropping. And remember, this article did not make that point as strong as I made the point, but watch it. Watch in the future and see how this is gonna be portrayed. And you're gonna see me coming back. When that's gonna happen, you're gonna see me back here yapping again and say, hey, remember when I said that? Here you have it. And probably you already know that's what's gonna happen. I mean, look who's getting the Medal of Honor and all this at the White House. When you look at what's your achievement again? What did you do? Anyway, thank you very much for being with me again today. We're losing value. We are losing as a society value. And we can't do that because everything goes down like that. And with this kind of, give me the Bush light, it's not good for our society. Not good. Don't lower the standards. Rise them. Get them up. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.